It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. On first down, Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 27 yards. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Jameis to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A very solid gain of 27. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right there.
Now Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, Winston. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
But no takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Now Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Winston to throw for it on 4. He's got Evans. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. 6-0 our score after 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught at the 10. A gain of 32 that time. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 10-yard touchdown run. As his guys can now take the lead with the... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, but it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Murray. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Winston. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 50 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
45. And let's get that ball, Let's get that ball right here.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got... A few different ways to play it offensively, but this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it, and this time it results in an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Play action now, Winston. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kiko Alonso gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
3rd and long for Winston. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They're going to try for it on fourth. Winston stays out there.
All day, every day.
Now Winston on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Ginn has it complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Under 10. Over 10.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They go play action. Winston. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Go, go, go.
Final play of the half here, Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 1 back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. As time expires in the first half. As the Buccaneers, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And where have we seen this before?
Oh, that's
Sean
ambush.
Payton.
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
The first down throw for Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. That's caught by Howard. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
Right there, 54. 54, Mike. Right here. Mike, 54.
To throw is Winston. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You're trapped. Hey, watch that.
To throw again on second down. Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go. Do it.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. They go back to Murray on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Hey, Lobo, coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Yeah, it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down.
It's a game of 6. Brings up third and 7.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And so Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 30 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Now this time, Breeze will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Winston now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Winston now. Evans has it left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play fake. Winston. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. That one goes for 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, let's get sandwich. 54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 7.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play.
Check.
Complete to Michael
Pilot,
Thomas.
64, weak.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it'll be 2nd and goal. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll come out in the pistol. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's now 4th and goal.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Check.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Get that ball. Flip it.
Winston here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston airing this one out for Evans. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd down, Winston again. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. 3rd down here.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again with Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Winston to throw for it on fourth. A desperate, and Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 32 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready? 95, 56. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Breeze now on first down. Well, this is caught by Gibb. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. Give him 30 yards there. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Saints get a bit closer. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the gun, Winston. Got a man. It's Breshad Perriman. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike's 56. Gonna be a long day offense.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
56. Watch the clock. Watch the clock. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. 56. I can't believe it.
Jameis now on first down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he finds Howard complete. And he will not add two more to the final score. Doesn't matter. This one's over.